Hi everyone, I'm Anne Rayner. I'm the leader of Productivity Bargain, a change management consultancy to help companies move to a shorter work week and create more productive and happier workplaces. And I'm joined here by Steve Gardner. Hi Steve, great to see you. How are you doing?
Hello, Anne. Very well, thank you.
So straight into the topic that we are going to discuss. So last week I posted a video and I told everyone about the moment which lit the fire for me to start Productivity Bargain. And it was when I proposed trialing a shorter work week in my 3-year strat plan for that very Southeast Asian market that you were talking about. And it was really to address a very real business challenge that we were facing at the time, which is how do you attract and retain top quality talent when your budget is a Southeast Asian level budget, and you want to get the best talent that there is. So I proposed a shorter work week as one part of the solution. And you were in that conversation as our APAC CEO, CFO. So can you just share a little bit about your reaction at the time and the conversation that followed?
I love the way you used the word lit the fire, because it might have lit it for you, but I don't think it was more of a damp squib from a receiving audience, I would say. Because I'll be honest, at the time you proposed it, I think it was sort of 2019-20 time. The business you were running wasn't doing fantastic. It wasn't too bad, but it wasn't doing fantastically. And I think, in terms of a solution to the issues that we as management saw on the table, this wouldn't have been top of our list.
How could I have positioned it back then to bring that concept to life? And I know that times are different now, now that we've sort of been through COVID and we've all learnt what is possible. Is there any way that that conversation could have gone a bit differently?
Then I think it would have been difficult to present it any other way because we had never heard of it before. Now, I think there are companies that are doing it, as you've referred to. And I think, if you can go to businesses and show evidence of what you just, and clearly you can from the Singapore example. Yes. I think I recall hearing about quite a large company in New Zealand. It's been doing it for quite a while now. Yep. Anyone now would be open to looking at this, because I think companies now are looking at suites of benefits for their staff. And if you can start to show companies that, and this obviously will develop over time, but if you can start to show companies that retention is improved, why wouldn't they be interested in using this as part of their employee remuneration packages?
What's your advice to someone sitting in my shoes, in the position that I was a few years ago, when they're proposing to their boss that a shorter work week pilot could be a smart commercial decision? So they should definitely get HR in the room and have them there as an advocate. Yeah. What else should they be doing? How can they have more success than I did?
I think, well, number one, pick your moment carefully as to when to broach this. It may not be in the annual budget meeting. It may not be in a quarterly results meeting. Just think about the right time to sort of throw this in. Throw it in as part of a suite of solutions, I'd say, to the business. So just make it very clear this is not a panacea for other problems in the business, but it's something that would be really worth considering to help solve, as I say, problems like retention, staff morale, all sorts of things like that could be addressed with this. So do it as part of the overall approach. So just to prove you are very commercially aware of what's going on in the business, which you were, by the way, but just perhaps it was lost.
Didn't come across that way.
Lost in its shot. But this could be positioned as an enlightened way of appealing to younger members of the workplace. That shows that management are in touch with the sentiments of the business that they're working in. So I really think that could, that's the sort of the way I'd approach it. I think, try Productivity Bargain. I mean, it really could be a game changer.
I love it. Steve, thank you so much for your time. It's been so lovely chatting, as always. Yep. And will be so valuable for others to hear how your CFO perspective and your advice for them can help them move to a shorter work week and more sustainable work practices. So thank you so much.
You're very welcome.